Okay, so here we are on the Make Noise booth at Schneider's with Tony and Rolando, who have been making Eurorack stuff for a long time, right?
Yeah, I founded the company about 7.5 years ago.
So, in recent years, maybe this year, or last year and this year, the last 12 months maybe, Eurorack's really gone kind of major. Why do you think that is?
Because it's fun. I mean, it's fun. There's a lot that you can do with a computer and a software like Pure Data or Max MSP, and that can be fun too for some people, but for myself, I like to have machines that I can interact with and lots of buttons and lights and touch plates and knobs and all that stuff. It feels more fun.
Because you've been innovating with the actual control aspect within the Eurorack format, so you know, you've got, like you say, these control aspects. Do you think where do you think the innovation in the whole, where's it going, do you think?
Oh, as far as like some sort of internal control bus, we've had a lot of conversations amongst the different manufacturers trying to come up with some sort of protocol. We sort of settled on something, but I don't know if it's been necessarily implemented yet. I think it's still in the very smallest stages.
So that would be a modification to the actual Eurorack system?
Yeah, maybe to some degree. I don't think we'd really necessarily have to change a whole lot, and the idea would be to make it something that worked with everything that's already out there. I don't think there's really any reason to redesign the whole system. I mean, clearly it works. There's hundreds of companies making thousands of modules that are amazing, it's all because Dieter was kind enough to open up his system for a bunch of other manufacturers to start producing and innovating. Why should we change that? It's awesome.
So, Roland obviously have just entered the digital digital analog Eurorack market. What do you think that's going to do? How's that going to shape things?
I don't know. I don't think it'll really change anything much. To me, this is where the energy is. All these small companies doing really strange things. People in Eurorack think that Make Noise is big. We're a very small company. I mean, maybe we're big compared to some other Eurorack companies, but in the end, you walk into our shop and there's about 6 people there. It's a very small company. I still think that's where the innovation lies. I've checked out the Roland stuff, and one thing I like is that they did their homework. They're making it work with all this stuff. They're not trying to come in and change it all. They're trying to work with everything that's already there. And you know what? They have to, because there is a lot there already. I mean, in the last 10 years, from when I purchased my first Doper system, which was amazing. I mean, you got to admit, when the first Doper system came out, it worked great and it was super fun, and it was the easiest way to start learning modular synthesis. It was the only way, really. And now we have all of this. I mean, it's kind of amazing. I mean, Roland, I'm glad they joined in. It's cool. It's a big party, but I don't think it's really going to change anything.
And in terms of the sort of analog and digital aspect to all kinds of Eurorack stuff, where do you think the innovation is likely to happen more? You know, do you see a trend in more digital or trends to more unusual analog use? Yeah,
well, there's always stuff to explore with analog. Obviously, though, analog has been explored quite a bit more. Where I think the real innovation lies, at least for me, what makes me excited, is digital devices where you don't know it's digital. So, for example, like our Burb, there's no screens, there's no presets, it's a fully voltage-controlled DSP. And to me, something that feels analog in use might as well be analog. That's where the innovation is. That's what's going to be different than, say, running a similar algorithm on Pure Data. When you start modulating a digital algorithm and a DSP with analog voltages, a lot of stuff happens that doesn't happen inside like a typical computer software. That to me is very exciting. That's where the innovation could lie, perhaps.
Thank you very much, Tony. It's been a pleasure talking.
Absolutely. Thanks for dropping by.